Hey y'all, hope y'all doing alright. It's been a nice full moon horizon. I wanted to quick hop on here because I was thinking about, well, I just had experience at the gym, and I was thinking about telepathic abilities. And this is a video that's not made for everybody. If you have an open mind, this is definitely a video for you. Or, if you're a person who you feel like you could have telepathic abilities, this is a video for you for sure. So this is how I realized that I had telepathic abilities. Was back in 2020 on one of my bigger awakenings. I was walking through the grocery store with my daughter, and there was this lady, and she was like, coming up to us, like our carts were kind of like passing like that. And I just started having this thought, and it was like really like crumply, like, and then I could hear the voice saying, like, in my head, it's like, I'm gonna hit her cart, I'm gonna hit her cart. It was like really kind of like nasty like that, I'm gonna hit her cart. And as I'm hearing this, I'm just kind of like, what the heck? And as I'm passing her, she tries to hit my cart. But it was like, because I had that thought, I had already was like moved my cart. So then she was like kind of taken back by it, and it was almost like she wanted to like retry to hit my cart. But I was just like, what the heck? And that was like my first indication. I was like, what? But as time has gone on, I have realized that I have this ability. Like, I can literally hear people's thoughts. And when I was younger, I used to feel so like anxious and stuff. Like, my mind used to be so jumbled, and I used to have all types of feelings that I thought they were mine. But as I've gotten older, I realized that that's what my being does. That's part of my vehicle, is taking in the information around me, and part of that is people's thoughts. And it showed up as a curse because I thought I was like losing my mind a lot of the time. Like, I didn't know where some of the thoughts were coming from. I thought the thoughts were mine. And some thoughts that I would have were like pretty disturbing sometimes, and I would just be like, like, is something wrong with me? Like, I would be, I had to go to therapy a lot. And granted, I did have trauma, so it wasn't too far-fetched to have mental health issues, and I definitely did have mental health issues. But having telepathic abilities was like contributing to that, and not being aware of it or being able to like harness it. And I'm still kind of learning like how to work with it, because it kind of just happens at this point. But at least I'm aware of it, so I don't have to like take in other people's thoughts all the time. But even going to the gym and stuff, it just, as an empathic person, sometimes I just be wanting to lock myself in the house or just like be in solitude, and I'm cool with it because I come across so many people who really have nasty thoughts, man. Like, and that's the thing too about the telepathic abilities, is like, it's not like I'm hearing all the thoughts, right? They show up in a way that's like the loudest ones. Or if somebody has like a mental health problems going on, it sounds like a record. Like, when we had cassette tapes and you rewind it, that's what it sounds like. It's like, that's how I can tell when somebody has mental health issues, is it sounds like you're like, what? What is she talking about? But this is real shit. And you know what, if you don't believe it, I really don't care. But this is a video for people who actually do experience these things. And that's why, like, you do have to evaluate like who you're around. Like, if you have a strong ability like this, living in apartment complexes and things like that, you can literally pick up so much information. But like I was saying, like, I get down sometimes because I just realize like how nasty sometimes people can be, like the general public. And maybe it's just a place that I'm at or whatever, or just being, maybe just the times with all the political stuff. But people, they just be hating. Like, they really do, they be hating. And a lot of the thoughts that I do receive are ones that are directed to me. So if a hater's hating, I'm immediately like, oh yeah, I can hear what they're saying. Like, they got all types of stuff going on in their head, and they're kind of sending me that. But it's funny because they don't realize that I hear them. You know what I'm saying? And so even if they was like in my face after that, like, oh, you know, da 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 da, it's just like I already know what's up because I already heard what was going on in your head. Okay. And so, you know, that's just kind of where I'm at. Like I had this you know, this situation at the gym just a minute ago. Like this lady, you know, she was just, you know, going about her business. It was a busy day, and, you know, she was just, and I'm kind of sensitive right now too, you know, given some of the things that I'm going through on a personal level. But, you know, she was just like, move. Like I could like hear that when I was passing her. I was just like, girl, I would take my time. I always take my time. You do not own this place. You don't own me. You do not control me. So, but, you know, it bothered me. And then I was thinking, like, you know, I should make a video about telepathic abilities because, you know, some people, they probably think that they're just, like, losing their shit. Like, they're just like, I'm losing my mind. I don't know where all these thoughts come from. That's why I meditate. I meditate often because it clears a lot of those thoughts so I can sit down, ground myself in, focus on my breath. And the more that I do it, the more that I hear my own inner voice or my intuition or my spiritual guides rather than like other people's thoughts. What in the world? They got these cool little scooters going. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's interesting. Oh, they're still going. Yeah, what is he doing? Hi. He's just like chilling. What are you guys doing? These little kids are sitting. What in the world? They got these little... It is dark out. They got these little scooters, man. And they're sitting over here. And they like... One of them was just like sitting next to the car. And then the other one was just like... And they're just like... I'm like, what are you guys doing? What a day. But yes, as I was saying, telepathic abilities. I can hear and the thing is too about telepathic abilities, it's not just people. I can hear plants, I can hear trees, I can hear animals. And like I said, it's not all the time, you know, but it is certain times that I'm like, you know, like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain too much, but it just kind of, I just hear it. It's like in the back of my head or like on the side of my head. Like I can just hear the thoughts. And, you know, I guess in a way it's good, you know, keep an eye on things. But let me know if you ever had telepathic experiences and how do you deal with it? How do you live with it? How has that been for you? Because, you know, like I said, it was a little rough for me at the beginning. But now when I have this awareness, I enjoy it. Even if it is like, you know, somebody throwing some weird energy my way or weird thoughts my way. Like, I don't take it personally because they don't know me and I don't know them and they don't owe me nothing and I don't owe them nothing. And people go through things all day long and it ain't got nothing to do with me. So, and then sometimes you have to think about that, like have that distance, like that ain't got nothing to do with me. So yeah, y'all have a good night and let me know your thoughts and let me know about your experiences. Okay?